The Great Barrier Reef is a jewel of Australia and is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. The reef is a vibrant, thriving ecosystem, but it remains in need of protection and preservation. Joining us today are 2 experts to share details about a global initiative to recognize this amazing treasure with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Dr. Eric Fisher is a world-renowned marine biologist and expert in reef conservation, and Mark Olsen is a Great Barrier Reef advocate and CEO of Tourism Tropical North Queensland. Welcome to you both.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Hey, Laura.
Now, Dr. Fisher, why is it important to protect the Great Barrier Reef?
Yeah, Laura, it's incredibly important to protect the Great Barrier Reef. I mean, it's one of the Earth's natural treasures. It's the largest living entity. It can be seen from space. You know, it's over 1,400 miles long. So it's like going from Seattle to San Diego. So incredibly big, home to 9,000 species. This really diverse system changes by the minute, but really important to the people that rely on it. There's 70 First Nations groups that are connected to the reef spiritually. A lot of the world's leading researchers work on the reef to understand it better. High standard tourism operators connect the reef to the world every day. And this is why the Great Barrier Reef is in the psyche and the imagination of most people all around the world. And what it does is create that inspiration to celebrate it, see it, love it, and protect it.
So magnificent. Mark, how is the reef recognized for a lifetime of greatness?
Yeah, the Great Barrier Reef has inspired millions of people around the world to protect the coral reefs, not only here in Australia, but right across the world, and to take action on climate change. So when the United Nations Environment Programme put out their call for the Champions of the Earth of 2025, we thought we've got the perfect candidate for a Lifetime of Greatness award. The Lifetime Achievement Award goes to an individual who's made the greatest impact on the globe. And we thought, who's made a greater impact than the world's largest living entity? By UNESCO's standing, a globally outstanding significant entity. So it is actually a living individual. And therefore, we are nominating the Great Barrier Reef to be the first non-human to win a Lifetime Achievement Award. The same award won by David Attenborough in 2022. And we want the world to get behind us. Come on, sign your support at alifetimeofgreatness.com. Because we reckon that the individual that's made the greatest impact just happens to be the world's largest individual, the Great Barrier Reef.
And Dr. Fisher, what are some of the challenges facing the Great Barrier Reef?
Yeah, good question. There's quite a few challenges facing the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is incredibly well managed. So what we're seeing is a lot of those local pressures like fishing and pollution are mitigated very easily. But climate change represents the most severe pressure impacting the Great Barrier Reef. And how it does this is through increasing disturbance rates. So we're seeing more frequent severe tropical storms, more frequent marine heat waves. And what we're seeing is a Great Barrier Reef, though, has not lost its ecosystem function. It actually can recover from these disturbances and does time and time again, but is becoming increasingly challenged. And that's why we have this unified front of stakeholders. So First Nations, scientists, conservation, tourism operators, all working together to identify the gaps in this natural resilience and where we can lend a hand, where we can assist and help our mates so it can keep thriving into the future.
And Mark, how can people get involved in this initiative?
We're calling on the global community to support this nomination, to sign their support at alifetimeofgreatness.com. Let's make history by making the Great Barrier Reef the first non-human to win a Lifetime Achievement Award from the United Nations Environment Programme, because we reckon a life that great deserves to be recognised.
Just as Mark is saying, this is such a great initiative, and it's nice to showcase how everyone is coming together to put the reef right up front in front of all the world to see it, love it, and protect it. But it's a pleasure to work alongside Mark, which is also showing how tourism is really at the forefront of conservation, how it unites other programs like our Reef Guardians, schools taking kids to the reef, but also like Master Reef Guides. These programs are not only educating our future generations, but also our visitors. But what they're also doing along with this program is they're creating realistic hope, so we can see that reef keep continuing to thrive into the future.
And where can we go for more information?
Yeah, so people can jump onto the website, alifetimeofgreatness.com, sign their support, learn about the Great Barrier Reef, have a look at the frequently asked questions. And once you've signed your support, tell your friends, get them to jump online, and let's create a global movement that recognises the importance of coral reefs around the world, starting with the 7th natural wonder of the world, the Great Barrier Reef, because it's a lifetime worth celebrating. And the Lifetime Achievement Award is just what the Great Barrier Reef deserves.
We thank you both so much for your time.
Thanks so much, Laura.
Thanks, Laura.
And we thank you for joining us on San Diego Living. We'll see you next time.